Ho ho, hold up, the mean queen of Magnolia Promenade is here. My name is Beryl Jade Blige, I'm 30 years old, and I'm Magnolia Promenade's meanest contender for Queen of the Year. My drag journey began back in my early college days. I was visiting a club in Willow Creek, and by chance, Jacqueline Queen was performing on stage. After watching her perform on that stage, I knew then and there that drag was the profession for me. So I loitered around, backstage for a few hours. Actually, it was more like overnight, you see. Because Jacqueline Queen had already left ages ago by that point, and the bar staff had already locked up. Nobody questioned me because I might have told them that I was Michelle Obama. Anyway, so long story short, I tracked Miss Queen down to another bar, and after her performance, I gathered up the courage to ask her about drag, to which she said, "Oh, child?" No, seriously. She took me under her wing, and here I am today, a fully fledged drag queen who may or may not smell of lemon pledge. I'm going to take Morgan's Drag Race by storm, by which I mean the X-Men variety Aurora Monroe. Bitch, I am going to light this place up with my personality.
Hello, it's me, Genciana. My name is Genciana. I'm 24 and I'm from the beautiful city of Ciudad Enamorada. I started drag a few years ago. I always liked the idea of being different and mysterious. And what's more mysterious than drag? I'd be lying if I said that I wasn't just a little bit famous in my hometown, but I'm not afraid of the fame. In fact, I revel in it. People are always coming up to me in the street to compare me with Jennifer Lopez and Shakira. It's crazy, but what can you do? For me, drag is more than just a competition of pretty faces and fame and money. It's artistry, a way of life. I'm here to show the judges that this spicy little habanera has what it takes to win and to cha-cha the competition. Ole.
Ooh, is it hot in here or is it just me? Just me? I thought so. My name is Hibiscus and I'm Del Sol Valley's special little desert flower. I have been doing drag for a long time now, and I figured that it was high time that I put my talent to the test and see what all the fuss is about. So here I am, Hibiscus in the flesh. Your Del Sol Valley queen is ready and willing to snatch the crown and cut any bitch that gets in her way.
Who ordered extra balls because the Jock Queen has arrived? My name is Jock, I'm 32 and I love sports and drag! I'm Oasis Springs, born and raised. I started performing out of the solar flare until I got big enough to start getting gigs in Del Sol Valley. I'll be honest, I didn't really keep up with Morgan's Drag Race until a close friend of mine told me about it, and when I saw it I was like, I have to audition for this! And here I am! I like collecting and wearing different kinds of athletic apparel. Similarly, I enjoy collecting women's shoes. It's nice when your two favorite pastimes intersect in a fun way.
Oh, things are getting a little oozy. My name is Oussy, and I'm the most talented queen from Evergreen Harbor. I've been doing drag since 2 years ago. Well, actually, I first started doing drag in 5th grade when they made me dress up as Tinkerbell for the class production of Peter Pan. But that's only because the girl who was supposed to play Tinkerbell contracted lumps, or mumps, or mono, or something, and they needed a replacement. I also know my way around a catwalk, not the fashion kind, the theater kind. But that's only because the stagehand dropped out of the play at the last minute, and because I was the only kid who knew what a bunghole wrench was. They also made me work the lighting as Tinkerbell. Yay me!
Alright, who ordered the burritos grande with a side order of guac and an extra large Baja Blast? My name is Pashmina Pachucha, but you can call me Tiffany. I'm from Ciudad Enamorada, but I secretly moved to Del Sol Valley so I could audition for Morgan's Drag Race. All my hobbies are like that of your average Sim Nation girl. I like to visit the mall, talk about guys in hair and stuff, have slumber parties with my friends, fart in the middle of a large crowd and blame it on the kid in a wheelchair. I competed on the first season of Drag Race Salvadorda and made it kind of far, but I didn't win. But don't tell anyone. Moxie Mathers may have had clown girl energy with a face to match, but, honey, I am giving you clown princess elegance with a hint of spice. That's pumpkin spice for all of you middle-aged soccer moms at home. My secret for being on Morgan's Drag Race, this time actually going goblin mode. Just remember this, folks at home, if I don't win, you're xenophobic. That's right, you hate Xena, warrior princess. Shame on you.
Open your windows and raise them curtains, cause summer is here. Officially. My name is Summer LaBelle Jackson, and I am Willow Creek's premier female illusionist. I also put the T in LGBT, baby. I derive my name from 3 legendary divas, Donna Summer, rest in peace, Patti LaBelle, and Janet Jackson. I figured that I can dance through life's struggles with a whack name like Marsha Brown, or I can casually stride empowered by the combined names of 3 music goddesses. My motto is, if life's got you down, have a brownie or 2, or 3. Morgan's Drag Race hasn't had a queen of color in the finale since season 2, and they've never had a trans queen, so I'm about to walk into this thing head first and check both off the list. I've done drag for a long time, and I figured just because I got titties and a femme voice, now don't mean I have to quit. Trust and believe the good Reverend Dr. Summer LaBelle Jackson said so. Period.
The future called, and she's a woman. My name is Yoshka, and I am San Myshuno's premier trans sensation. I started doing drag in college, but midway through, I experienced a little change, and honestly, I feel like my final form was the goal. And now I'm here on Morgan's Drag Race to claim the ultimate title, the crown, and some cold hard cash. Mommy's got bills to pay.
Hello, my 8 magical, aspiring queens, to the beginning of the rest of your lives. Today marks a brand new year of drag excellence, beginning with our 5th season of Morgan's Drag Race. So go ahead and give yourselves an applause, a pat on the back, if you will. Your very first assignment will be a black and white runway, and then later, an iconic Queen Throwback runway. That's right, 2 runway challenges in 1 week. Isn't it wonderful? You'll be tasked with choosing to pay homage to a previously competing queen on the show. Whoever that queen will be is up to you, so think long and hard about it and make it a good one. And as I always say, be there or be square. Hello, ladies. Welcome, one and all, to the first ever Morgan's Drag Race Season 5 premiere. You're all here, you all made it, you're all amazing, you can all go home. No, I'm just kidding. One of you has to win. Now, for your very first mini challenge, I've arranged an impromptu dance contest for you all. And as we all know, I like to do things by the book. So we'll be having Beryl go first and ending with Yoshka.
An impromptu dance-off? Okay, I can dig it. I mean, that's part of being a queen, right?
I love to dance. In Ciudad Enamorada, I was called La Reina de la Baile, the queen of the dance.
I hate to admit it, but I'm not super kinetic while performing on the stage. I know I need to get with the times. I was just hoping maybe I'd have more time.
I was never big with dancing, so hopefully I don't screw this up.
Well, I'm relieved that the first mini challenge is a dance-off instead of something like a bake-off, or a strip-off, or a clam bake. Don't ask why. Just be grateful.
Oh, look, it's our first ever mini challenge, and it's one that requires immense physical aptitude. How fun!
These fools are cray to the Z if they think I'm gonna go all Fred Astaire up in here.
Oh, a dancing challenge. I love to dance. The only thing I love more than showing off my skills is cradling my Zayn Malik body pillow. Did I just say that out loud?
Lights are flashing, feel the glow, in the club, I'm on my own, heartbeat racing, let it go, music thumping, in the zone, bass is pumping, moving feet, crowd is jumping, Feel the beat, feel the beat. Hands are waving, can't be beat, can't be beat. Lost in rhythm, feeling sweet, feeling sweet. This is solo, all night long, all night long. In the moment, feel it strong, feel it strong. This is solo, this my song. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Can't go wrong, can't go wrong. Neon colors, spinning lights, grooving steady, feels so right, no one else, just me tonight, in the dance, take flight, alone, but never lonely, dance floors, my one and only, twist and turn, let it flow, solo night, on the
Alright, my queens, thank you for a very entertaining mini challenge dance-off. So, I have reviewed all of your performances and have taken note of some exceptional moves. And I have chosen the winner of our very first mini challenge of the season. And the honor goes to Miss Yoshka! Congratulations, darling. You have won an HD mini digital camera that shoots in perfect 4K resolution, courtesy of Snappy Sims. Congratulations, it'll be waiting for you after your first runway, which, by the way, you have the honor of deciding which of the two runways, iconic Queen Throwback and Black and White Runway, will be the main challenge or the runway. I know it sounds confusing, but they're both runways, so this is a runway challenge week for everyone. So, Miss Yoshka, congratulations, and I will leave you to it.
Winning the first ever mini challenge of the season feels nice, but it'll be even nicer winning the first ever maxi of the season.
Oh, and of course I didn't win the first ever mini challenge. I blame my false lashes, they were in my eyes during that entire segment. I should demand a do-over.
Oh, I knew I wasn't gonna win that dance-off. And now someone else is gonna get to control what I wear as my very first runway of the season. I think I'm hyperventilating or having an asthma attack or experiencing demonic possession or something.
Since I won the dance off, that means that I get to choose the order of the runway for this week's challenge. I think that paying homage to a past queen is pretty important, like it's sacrosanct, so it should be our maxi for the week. That said, the Black and White Runway is totally going to be our runway.
It's our very first challenge, and we've got two. Read 'em. 2 runways to complete. Damn it, I'm tired already.
This is gonna be my debut on stage in a dress. Like, no, seriously, I've never been judged in drag before.
2 runways means I have double the opportunity to showcase how much of a sex fox I am to the judges.
After this runway, I will be leaving the judges feeling enchanted, regardless of the order.
Runway challenges actually are more to my style, so I agree with this wholeheartedly.
Now that it's been brought up, I just want to clear it up that I'm going to be Bambina for my iconic Queen Throwback look.
Oh, actually I was kind of thinking of being Bambina for this runway. I have the look prepared and everything.
That's nice, but I'm still going to portray Bambina for this runway.
Girl, the fuck? Okay, I was actually trying to be nice, but the gloves are off now, sis. Is there any way that I could convince you to be someone else, anyone else?
No, not at all.
It's just that I really had my heart set on portraying Bambina Von Bimbo ever since receiving the challenge sheet. And like I said, I really went all out to accomplish this look.
And as I said, that is nice and all, but I still wish to proceed as Bambina. There is no other who I could compare myself to on that runway tonight.
Oh my god, girl lives in another galaxy, I can't with her.
Why do you think that you're entitled to portraying her on the runway? Answer me that.
I don't, it's just that I really had my heart set on it.
And as did I. So either we agree to disagree, or perhaps we both portray her and let the judges decide who the best Bambina of the night is. It's unspoken, but there was a lot of entitlement from Hibiscus tonight. She's a pretty queen and all that, but she thinks that when she has an idea that hers is automatically a first world problem. And I'm just here to say that it don't work like that, honey. But as I say, may the best Bambina win.
Okay, sure, we'll settle it on the runway. Sorry, not sorry, hon, but you're totally gonna eat those words at elimination. When the judges see me strutting my stuff down that runway, they're gonna see Bambina Von Bimbo herself walking that stage, because Morgyn Ember knows talent when she sees it, and I trust Morgan's judgment.
Girl, we haven't even been here a full day yet, and already these queens are out here fighting over a part. Meanwhile, I don't even know who the hell I'm doing for the throwback look.
I could care less about the argument because it means fewer eyes are going to be targeting me, so let them fight, sis, let them fight.
I kinda already know who I want to represent for my iconic Queen Throwback look. I'm just not 100% on my black and white looks. I just might have to wing it for the runway portion of the challenge.
I already know who I'm portraying for my throwback runway, and honey, it's going to be amazing. No, it's not Honey Marie Collins.
2 runways for this week, count them, 2. Am I worried? Yes, I am. Should I be worried? No, probably not, since it's neither an acting or a musical challenge. But I've never really been good at walking runways in heels, or in shoes for that matter.
All I know is that I need to pick 3 looks that are going to make me stand out and above these other queens and earn the judges' favor.
I can tell Hibiscus is seething from our discussion. Well, let her seethe, because I knew from day one who I was going to pick, and it don't matter what she or any of these other queens have to say about it.
I'm a bit annoyed that Genciana couldn't be more diplomatic about which queen she was going to pick. Like, obviously we're free to pick who we want, but I can guarantee you all that once I'm done up, I will be a 1-for-1 recreation of Bambina Von Bimbo. Genciana might look cute when wearing her throwback look, like any cosplayer does when they go to Comic-Con, but the judges are going to be seeing both of us as Bambina and are going to know who looks the most accurate and who is just a wannabe. So may the best Bambina win, and may the best wannabe try and not get eliminated.
So question for the group, when did y'all start doing drag? For me, I started a few years ago when I was still in college and during a Halloween event at a bar. And I guess you could say that my drag became less of a costume and more like my new skin.
Let me guess, you're trans too?
Guilty.
Well, girly, I've been doing drag since high school. It took getting kicked out of the house and being on the streets for a few months to realize that I was trans. I know, it sounds like a weird time to have such an epiphany, but that's just how it works sometimes. Anyway, welcome to the turquoise, pink, and white flag club, sis. Back then, it really was a rough period in my life. Fortunately, winters are pretty tame in Willow Creek, at least compared to New Crest or Brindleton Bay. But I wouldn't trade what I learned during that experience for all the money in the world. Nah, I came out so much better and wiser for it.
I'm gonna be honest, when I first saw Summer, I kind of figured she was like me. Now that it's confirmed, I feel like there's this newfound level of relatability.
I started doing drag on Halloween as a dare at first. It went off so successfully that every Halloween after I went dressed in drag until I made my professional career, and things only got professional for me like about 4 or 5 years ago.
I received a full-ride scholarship to Brightchester University for football. I did drag out of the solar flare to cover my textbook fees.
I started doing drag during my summer vacation. I wasn't all that good when I first began, but over time I blossomed into an experienced queen. I graduated college about 4 years ago, so it's been about 9 years since I started my drag journey. It's also been about a year since I started my drag race journey, because I also competed on Drag Race Salvadorda. But don't tell anybody.
So it's cutting close to the time when we're all supposed to be ready on that stage, and I look over and notice Oussy's white look for the runway. Girl, dead ass it was the same dress. And so, because I am such a kind, compassionate, and helpful queen, I decided to approach her about her pending faux pas. Hey baby, how's your look coming along?
It's not quite there, but it's coming.
Yeah, so I wanted to point out the similarities between your white look and my white look.
Okay, what about it?
So you've chosen a dress for the white look portion of the runway.
Yes,
Funnily enough, I too have chosen a dress for the white look portion of the runway. And we appear to be at an impasse looks-wise.
I don't get it. Are you saying I should change my look last minute?
Might not be such a bad idea. I mean, considering the great Madonna kimono gate of 2016, I wouldn't risk walking down the aisle dressed as another queen.
Then why don't you change your look if you're so worried about faux pas and all that?
Girl, really? Do I have to up and say it out loud? Girl, please, I'm trying to help you here and you're just not having it. While yes, I could go and do that, there is, however, a stark difference between my prepared look and yours.
Oh, really? I don't see that much of a difference.
For example, I prepared my hair, shoes, nails, and all the accessories I'll be wearing with that look. What about you?
Hey, I have accessories and stuff prepared too, you know.
I'm sure you do, but I just wanted to come along and see if I could possibly persuade you to change into a different dress. But if you want to go the Genciana route, by all means may the best look win. I'm not trying to be negative, but I've seen the way Oussy paints her mug and the wig she's brought along with those little plastic-looking Walmart earrings. Honey, tacky, tacky, tacky. I tried giving her a little helpful nudge in an attempt to get her to change her mind on her own, because I didn't want to outright tell her that her look was basic and she'd probably be in the bottom. And honestly, it's not my problem. The judges are going to be living for my big hair, teased to perfection. Meanwhile, Oussy will probably get read the riot act.
Honestly, I have no idea what Summer was on about. Like, I'm confident in both my looks and my charm to get me to the top, so I'm not worried.
So I've already changed into my black look for the black and white runway. When I look up and notice Miss Pashmina has dressed her mannequin up in precisely the same look.
La 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 la.
I just had to call her out. The bitch clearly ripped off my look at the last minute. Say, Pashmina, that's an interesting ensemble you have going on there.
You like it? It's my black look for the black and white runway tonight.
Yeah, I do. I like all things dark and gothic, if you know what I mean.
You worked at a Hot Topic during your teens too?
You don't notice anything remotely similar to what I'm wearing right now?
I don't know, maybe it was something Fairuza Balk wore in the craft?
Cute. Very cute, Pashmina. Keep playing coy.
I don't know what you're getting at Hibiscus. Are you inferring that I copied you?
Bingo. I
was too busy with preparing my runway to even barely steal a glance at your punks not dead mall rats in a midlife crisis inspired look.
Pashmina's pretty observant for someone not paying attention. Oh, and FYI, my look is an amalgamation of many obscure goth references. You wouldn't get it. Wow, so you do have eyes, and they do work, apparently.
First of all, you don't own the trademark on dressing goth. Second, I was a full-fledged little gothling all the way back to my high school days, honey, so let's not get over smart about trendy fads that you fell into in your 30s versus an actual OG.
Okay, girl, whatever you say. Let the record state that Pashmina is a shady bitch. I'll repeat for emphasis, she is a shady bitch.
Where the hell does she come off accusing me of stealing her look? Trifling ass wannabe goth diva bitch.
I have no idea what's going on today. Like, it's only been a few hours and already Hibiscus has drama, Summer has drama. Honestly, I'm beginning to feel a bit left out.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the main stage of Morgan's Drag Race. Siobhan, my fire. Oh, you're looking radiant tonight, as always. I'm beginning to think it is impossible for you to ever look bad. Morgan, my love, as do you. You look amazing, as always. Let's just agree to disagree that we're both, like, immortal witch women people. And if it isn't our teen dream sensation, expert fashionista and fashion blogger, Jasper Harp in the flesh. Darling, you look so dreamy today. Are you excited to see our queens strut their stuff on the runway?
Morgan, you look like a fashionista yourself. As to your question, I am always tucked in anticipation for what your queens are bringing.
Oh my, Jasper, I had no idea that you swing that way. Earlier this week, our queens were tasked with putting together their best black and white looks for this week's Runway Challenge, and then later, their best iconic Queen Throwback look for the Maxi Challenge of the week. Well, since we're all just tucked in anticipation, without further ado, let's do further and reveal my queens.
Black, white choose. I mixed it all up, baby. Now you get best of both worlds. I feel like I've cracked the code.
Do I feel muy caliente walking this runway? Yes. Do I know I look muy caliente? Also yes. I look so good that even her boyfriend likes me more. Su novio gustos mi muy mucho.
I am bringing you fashion. Sexy, sultry ladies, one in goth, and the other more club kid, but both black and white. I know I have nailed this runway, so you may as well crown me now.
I feel pretty confident about my black and white looks. I think that I've delivered successfully what the judges wanted to see on that runway.
I'm nervous about walking the runway. To be honest, I've never been much of a look queen. I was always more of a look away queen, as in everyone in the room would shield their eyes when I came down the catwalk.
On one hand, I am serving you vintage, 90s Gothic witch, Fairuza Balk realness. On the other, I am serving Judith Ward after returning from the dry cleaners because her sixth husband, soon to be divorced, spilled wine on her mink stole. Both are giving you total confiteria and maximum Pashmina realness.
Admittedly, I would feel like 90% better about this look if a certain queen hadn't walked out wearing the same thing first. But in the end, we're all free to choose baby. Like, I upped the ante and bedazzled my ass back to the 90s, so I know I look good. We're all free to choose what we wear. I chose to look stunning. Meanwhile, others chose to look boring. Choices, am I right?
I feel so vamp walking down that runway, like you have no idea. For my black look, I wanted to showcase the sultry femme fatale of classical female vampires. For my white look, I was inspired by Great Expectations. Old Miss Havisham, always the bridesmaid, never the bride. This bride got stood up at the altar and has never been the same since, and I wanted my white look to portray that.
Thank you, ladies, for that delightful runway. You may now return to the workroom to focus on your iconic Queen Throwback looks and adjourn later tonight.
We returned back to the workroom from the stage and got to collect my prize for winning the mini challenge. An HD camera, I love it. Thank you so much. So how's everyone feeling after our very first ever runway?
I feel magnifico. I couldn't have done it any better.
It's a little early to be having an inflated ego. Just saying.
Yes, I heard the comment by Hibiscus and choose not to respond. I get it. She's jealous of my raw native beauty and natural talents that obviously a gringo like her could never hope to possess.
It's only the first of 2 runways for the night, and already this bitch has such a big head. Where the fuck does she get off acting like she's already won? Newsflash, sweetie, you haven't won yet. There's still the Maxi Challenge.
Still, I continue to look Adoro and say nothing, because deep inside, I know it's killing Hibiscus.
I know it's early, but I think my totally original goth-inspired black look and my Judith Ward-inspired looks were a hit.
I'm gonna go ahead and be bold and say that I pulled it off. Even though there may have been a completely avoidable faux pas, I still pulled it off. That's right. Your girl understood the assignment and devoured the runway. No crumbs left, 0 crumbs. And we still have the Maxi Challenge left, which is also a runway. Your girl's gonna be showing the cis crowd how it works, honey. Best believe.
I think I did better than what I had thought, so that's a plus. I know your inner saboteur can really get in your head and mess with your confidence, but I think I really avoided a bad situation.
Of course, it probably would have went in an even better direction had you accepted some friendly advice earlier on.
What advice? You just wanted me to change because you also had the same dress.
I was merely trying to help prevent a potentially embarrassing faux pas of a situation by drawing your attention to our dresses.
Clearly you think you have more to lose from an embarrassing situation than I do, which is why you keep bringing it up. If you were so concerned about these faux pas you keep mentioning, then why not change your own dress?
Concerned? Bitch, please sit your ass down. I was doing you a favor, which was actually more of a public service announcement, come to think of it. Good for you, hun. But remember, there's one more runway left, and it's make it or break it.
I guess we'll see.
Oh, I'll definitely be seeing you at elimination.
OMG, y'all, shit is wild tonight. I can't with these hoes. Each and every one of them's got some kind of drama.
Well, I think my looks were pretty, very demure, very mindful. What do they know anyway? Bunch of basic-ass bitches!
I am channeling the OG Ice Queen herself on that runway, and I am feeling super empowered in this moment.
Walking down that runway, I am season 2 winner, Bambina von Bimbo, regardless what some other queens say. You ain't wrecking my night, Hibiscus. Try it, girl.
You know, I'm actually glad that I got to go out before the wannabe glam queen. Now everyone gets to see the difference between a cosplayer and an homage. So thank you, Genciana, for setting yourself up to sync with a lead weight.
I look good on that runway. Like, I might not look exactly like extra, at least proportions-wise, but I definitely nailed the image down.
Since we were able to pick and choose who we wanted for the iconic Queen runway, I chose Tawny because of her Stranger Looks runway. I think it's not only a great design, but it's also a simple one, which means anyone can wear it.
I based my iconic Queen Throwback look on the OG. Queen, that's right, the very first winner, Galaxia. I know I shouldn't have ate so hard, but these other girls are just morsels in comparison. You don't have to be jealous, but it's okay if you are jealous. Be jealous.
Take note, everyone. I'm walking down this runway wearing what a queen on season 3 wore, and I'm wearing it better. And if you're watching out there, don't get bitter, get better.
I absolutely love this look. I loved it when Shadow wore it on the first season, and I feel like I am doing her justice by paying homage here on the stage. The one big difference is that I won't be in anyone's shadow this season. Believe it, babes.
Thank you, ladies. Please remain on stage to receive your critiques from the judges. And as always, beginning in alphabetical order with Beryl Jade Blige and ending with Yoshka. What can I say about your runways tonight? Because there were 2, technically 3, because black and white, and then Iconic Queen. I like your Iconic Queen look. It's very obviously icy. I love this look. The hair, the gloves, all of it. Icy probably would have been blonde for this look if I remember correctly, but I like natural black hair, so it's a win. Now, for your black and white runway, it was very confusing for me because the assignment was black and white, not black or white, not like the mix, the swirl, and you kind of did like an Oreo or a zebra thing for both looks. So it's kind of hard to tell where the focus was. If it was supposed to be white, if it was supposed to be black. So it just kind of looked like you flipped it both times, and there really was no focus on either one. It was supposed to be one black look, one white look, maybe a little integration with like an accessory, but you went all in on the confusion, and as a result, I'm confused.
Same! The challenge was black and white looks, as in individual designs. The fact that you got an idea to merge the two and basically wear two different mixed looks on the runway was inspired for sure, but not for this challenge.
Thank you.
Next up, Genciana. I really love your iconic Queen Throwback look, and it's very obviously inspired by what Bambina wore for her finale look. As for your black and white looks, I like the black look and the white look, but there's just something off about them, like they feel too different, if that makes sense.
Muchas gracias.
I'll tell you what's off about her looks. She has zero talent for fashion, and she's a glorified cosplayer, full stop.
Up next, why, it's not a tree or a plant or a flower, it's Hibiscus.
This look screams fashionista. And I'm in love with it. I appreciate the attention to detail you have shown when assembling together this look. And it makes me think that you're a Bambina fan yourself.
I am actually. Thank you.
I was sort of confused about your black and white looks. Your black look just kind of reminded me of like typical goth metal chick, and then the white look I was really super confused on. Like I wasn't sure if you were supposed to be like at a wedding or at a club, or I don't know. It threw me off.
It was based on the club kid aesthetic.
Oh, see, well, when I looked at it, I didn't get club kid. I just got maybe club, but mostly weird. But now that you say that, I can kind of see it. But at the time on the runway, it did not strike me as club kid. So maybe some more transparency with your future looks would be helpful when critiquing. Otherwise, I know as for myself as a judge, I'm just going to be like, I have no idea what the fuck she's wearing.
Thank you, I'll take it under consideration.
Oh, what is that? Miss Hibiscus not getting the high praise that she wanted. Maybe it is you who should be not as haughty next time.
Thank you, Hibiscus. Next up, it's our favorite athletic queen. It's Jock.
I'm gonna be honest here. I really thought you had something when you showed us your white look. Like, that was a nice, modern, and inspiring design to show off. Your black look, hey, not so much. I wasn't a judge on Extras season. However, I know that this is exactly what she wore.
Thank you so much!
It's just a shame that you took the challenge so literally and just copied what she wore in that challenge. Some originality would have been nice.
Well, damn! I'm really not getting the marks I had hoped I'd get.
Thank you, Jock. Next, Oussy? Or is she? It's Oussy! I'm going to go ahead and be that girl and just say I straight up hate this look. And I'm going to tell you why. Back on season 3, I was right here on the judging panel when those queens came out to do the stranger looks. A couple of queens kind of half-assed it, kind of like what you're doing here, and they would have been up for elimination had it not been a top 2 lip sync. Guaranteed Cute and Mint would have been up for elimination. With that being said, Tawny went out of her way to make something unique, creative. Her makeup she wore over the face mask was just creative and ghastly. What I'm seeing here, it's like you could have taken that and done more. You could have taken this opportunity to go, you know what, I'm going to take and put my own unique spin on this. Like maybe paint yourself blue entirely blew yourself with this look, but you didn't. You took an opportunity and you went, I'll do the bare minimum. And I hate it. I don't like it. And your black and white looks, they're forgettable, to be honest. Javad, you forgot to say away.
Well, this doesn't look good. Wish I had a cleverly placed distraction right about now. She boopy, she boopy, she boopy, she boopy.
Girl, what? What are you going on about? Thank you, Oussy. Next, Pashmina Pachucha. I, for the record, really, really, really love this look. I loved it back in season 1 when Galaxia wore it. I loved it when she came back wearing that look. I loved your black and white looks. They were very original, authentic. I could tell it was the original Pashmina product, if you will. They're both so different night and day. And I'm glad that you were able to show this off to us. And I also got the Judith Ward reference, so points for those.
Thank you so much. Yeah, guess who's the ripoff now, Hibiscus? Because the only person I'm copying is myself? Which is really weird now that I've said it out loud.
Thank you, Pashmina. Next, is it Gladys Knight? Is it Diana Ross? No, it's Miss Summer LaBelle Jackson.
I can vividly recall the Season 3 promo in my mind, and you've totally taken what Mint wore and revamped it into your own style. I love it. Your black and white runway looks were also very unique, distinct, and on point within the criteria of the challenge. I think it's safe to say, Miss Summer LaBelle Jackson, you ate no crumbs.
Thank you so much.
And lastly, but certainly not leastly, Miss Yoshka. I love this look. It's definitely a throwback to Shadow and Season 1. I love your black runway look. Can we talk about that for a minute? Vampire, Devima. I love it. Mistress of the Night. It's all of that. Vampirella. I love, love, love that look. Your white look, it's so different from your black look, and I love that some of you queens actually took the time to go out of your way to make it drastically different, and that has not gone unnoticed by us judges. We love it. I love all of your looks tonight, Yoshka.
I appreciate it.
Thank you, ladies, for patiently waiting for your critiques. You may now all retire to the Delusion Convince Yourself Lounge for a drink and some kikiing while we judges deliberate.
So how are we feeling post-judging?
I'm gonna be in the bottom for sure. My critiques were quite harsh.
I'm feeling confident that I'm not going to have to lip sync tonight.
Come on, Summer, you got amazing critiques. You killed it out there.
Girl, we both killed it tonight. I was just trying to be humble in front of the others.
Don't humble yourself. On account of us, bragging rights goes to the victor.
We haven't won yet, though I have a feeling it's gonna happen.
Trans excellence, baby, all night long.
I honestly can't believe these hags are literally celebrating right before me. Like, unbelievable. I might be going home tonight and I really cannot focus on anything else. This sucks so much.
Party! What a couple of insensitive, stuck-up bitches who think it's polite to gesticulate in front of two queens who are most definitely probably going to have to lip-sync tonight. Bitches!
Pashmina, I brought you here because I want to tell you that I know your secret and it's safe between us, okay?
You know that I'm gay? What gave it away? The fact that I wear women's clothes or my Grindr profile?
No. I know that you was contestant on the other Drag Race show.
What the fuck? Look, there's probably an NDA. I'm not sure I can talk about this.
Ooh, bitch, I smell gossip and I love me some gossip. Besides, it'll take my mind off of the fact that my ass is probably gonna be lip-syncing tonight.
Chica, please. You don't think they already know since you're now here on this show?
Okay, I guess since it's just you and all.
What was it like to be on stage, standing before Tia Oaxaca?
She was funny. Told a lot of great jokes, mostly in Spanglish. My Spanish is still a little stiff, if you haven't noticed. But she was a great judge of character. Except for when she eliminated me right before the finale lip sync.
Pashmina, mi amor. Has llegado tan lejos y nos has entretenido a todos con tus payasadas. Pero me temo que no pasaste el corte entre los tres finalistas para sincronizar los labios. El cuarto puesto no es nada de qué entristecerse. Aunque es posible que tu tiempo en la competencia haya terminado y tu viaje como drag apenas haya comenzado.
¿Me estás diciendo que no gain?
Pashmina, te amo, pero por favor muévete al fondo del escenario, maricón.
I cherish my time on Drag Race Salvadorada, really I do. But I just wanted to see if I could make it far in the mainstream league's drag race. Since drag in Salvadorada is still kind of catching up to the USA.
Yes, I did watch the Salvadorada season of Drag Race, and yes, I am a huge fan of Tia Oaxaca. It is my wish to one day to compete on that show as well, like Pashmina has done here.
Girl, how in the hell are you going to compete on a Mexican brand drag competition and then go ahead and compete on the US one? What kind of stunt is she trying to pull? Girl, that is straight up whack.
Beryl, who let you in?
Alright, just between us magical girlfriends, who do we believe are our tops and our bottoms for this week's challenges? Note that there are 2 runways, but one of them counts as the runway challenge and the other is the maxi. It was Yoshka for me, 100%. She killed it with her black and white looks. She nailed the look as Shadow with her homage to season 1, but she didn't just do a straight cut copy paste. She did her own thing, and I appreciate that so much because so many other queens just did that. Yeah, it's the assignment, but it's not really the assignment.
I think LaBelle Jackson has won the maxi for me. She took a promo look and made it her own. Hair, accessories, makeup, all of it. I only wish more of the queens did the same.
Okay, we're just moving right along. It sounds like we have our tops for the week figured out. What about our bottoms? I was thinking along the lines of perhaps Beryl Jade Blige, Jock, and I don't know, maybe Oussy. What are your thoughts? For me, it was definitely Beryl, because she had an opportunity to totally turn it out and kill it with the black and white runway looks, and I know the potential and creativity is there, and Jasper kind of touched on this in his review of her look, but it just hit or miss. It was a miss for me, which is sad because I really love her homage to Icy, but those black and white looks were just not it for me.
I wasn't impressed at all with Jock's iconic Queen Throwback. I mean, she could have at least added her own unique spin to an original look, but she mostly just copy and pasted it. Her black and white runway looks were amazing though, so I'm kinda conflicted.
Alright, it seems as though we've come to a consensus. Everyone silence. Summon forth my queen. Welcome back, queens. The 5 of you represent our tops and our bottoms of this week's Maxi Challenge. But first, let's go over the good news. Yoshka, we absolutely loved your black and white looks, especially your vampiric black look. And I'm happy to announce that you are this week's Runway Challenge winner. And as such, you are entitled to a brand new bodice from A Corset Fits Designs. Congratulations, my dear.
First the mini, now the runway. I literally cannot stop winning.
Summer LaBelle Jackson. The judges panel is in complete unanimous agreement that you are, in fact, the Maxi Challenge winner of this week's challenge. We absolutely loved your take on Mint Cookie's Season 3 promo look, and as such, you have been rewarded with an all-expense-paid trip to the beautiful, exotic city of Ciudad Enamorada. Congratulations, my dear.
I told y'all a long while ago that I had a feeling. I'm just glad that it wasn't my bones telling me the weather's getting nasty.
You winners may depart the stage to the back of the stage with the other queens. Oussy, I'm sorry, my dear, but you're our first candidate for elimination tonight, and you will be lip-syncing for your life.
Damn, that's not the news I wanted, but it was the news I expected.
Jock, the judges were less than impressed with your homage to Extra with your iconic Queen Throwback look, and we're hoping that you could have added a little personal touch to it rather than just copying it straight out.
Here we go. If we're gonna do this, then let's do this!
Beryl Jade Blige, while your iconic Queen Throwback look was indeed a nice homage to Season 1 Queen Icy, your black and white runway looks left us confused.
Now's one of those instances where I hate being correct.
Jock, you are safe. It looks as though that your black and white runways were in fact impressive enough to keep you out of the bottom. You may head to the back of the stage.
Saved by the bell!
Beryl, I'm sorry, my dear, but I'm afraid that means that you're a second candidate for lip sync tonight. And obviously it means that you are also up for elimination.
Yeah, next time my gut got something to say, Emma just ignore the hell out of it.
Alright, queens. Please take your places on the stage. Know that this is your last chance to impress me and save yourselves from elimination. Brace yourselves. For the time has come for you to lip sync for your life. Good luck, and please don't flunk it up.
I'm not afraid of Beryl. I'm gonna give it my all and send that bitch home.
I cannot afford to lose right now, so going home is not an option.
Silicone, saline, poison. Inject me, baby, I'm a free bitch. I'm a free bitch. Some girls won't dance to the beat of the track. She won't walk away, but she won't look back. She looks good, but her boyfriend says she's a mess. She's a mess, she's a mess. Now the girl is stressed. She's a mess, she's a mess, she's a mess, she's a mess. Baby loves to dance in the dark, 'cause when he's looking she falls apart. Baby loves to dance in the dark. Work your blonde and Ramsey will haunt like Liberace. Find your freedom in the music. Find your Jesus, find your Kubrick. You will never fall apart, Diana.
I have to say it, Beryl's kind of killing it right now on the stage. Oussy, on the other hand, is just being weird. Stacking bottles, weird gyrations, a Rubik's Cube out of nowhere.
This lip sync is wild. Beryl is crying for some reason, and Oussy is performing party tricks. What the hell is going on?
Let it be known that if I ever end up having to lip sync, I don't want to go against Beryl. Lip sync barely started and she's already annihilated Oussy. Of course, Oussy being weird and not really lip syncing the words help too.
Still in our hearts, never let you fall apart. Together we'll dance in the dark. Baby loves to dance in the dark, 'cause when he's looking she falls apart. Baby loves to dance in the dark. Baby loves to dance in the dark, 'cause when he's looking she falls apart. Baby loves to dance in the dark.
Ladies, I've made my decision. Beryl Jade Blige. Shantae, you stay. You may go to the back of the stage with the others.
And just like that, I'm back in the competition. Oh, that's right, because I never left.
Oussy, my little comedy queen. Even though your journey here has come to an end, I think everyone will look back at your time here in the competition and smile, knowing how much laughter you brought to the others. With your keen wit and sense of humor, you're such a joy to be around, and I hope that you'll continue to do drag and elevate and evolve it, because I'd love to see you in the future. For now, I must ask you to sashay away.
So this is it. I'm done. Gone from the competition, eliminated. It really sucks being a first out in a contest of 8 competing queens. Like they couldn't have sent Pashmina home instead. She's basic looking as fuck, what the hell. I'm gonna cry out all the tears and let the blanket absorb the pain. And then I'm sending myself to the city dump because I might as well be trash. Bye Drag Race, it's been fun, so I'll see you when I see you, I guess.
Well now, with that unpleasantness behind us, 1 queen down and 7 more to go? Or is it? Anyway, enough of that. Let's look forward to more days of the competition till we finally crown a new successor to the title, Next Magical Queen. Now, let the music play. Everybody dance.
Heat is rising in the air. Colors burst without a care. Sparkles in my long blue hair. Dance the night away if you dare.